Good evening. The Sarawak government will implement a project to upgrade the entire 5,700 kilometers of logging roads across the state in stages to enhance connectivity networks, subsequently boosting the development of rural areas. Sarawak Premier Datuk Petinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Datuk Abang Openg said the initiative is currently in the final stages of identifying and recording the road alignments before the phase-by-phase upgrading works commence, given that the project requires a substantial allocation.
Dalam tahun 2019, maklum daripada keadaan, so they expect, but it has to be done in stages when we come for proposal. Di Kapit saja, tadi 1,008. Figure yang di untuk amal dengan saya 1,007, semua ada sesame. Dan dalam barat ini akan kita bangunkan naik up. Di Baram ada 2008 kilometer. Jadi yang banyaknya adalah Kapit dengan Baram dan juga sekian daripada Lawas Lipat dan satu Seriaman. Jadi total kalau tak silap 5,700 kilometer.
5,700
He said this during a press conference after officiating the opening ceremony of the Sarawak Kusayang SKS Program 2026 for the Kapit Division here on Saturday. Touching on Kapit's development, Datuk Petinggi Abang Zohari noted that the state government also plans to develop the town into a modern, well-organized, and eco-friendly sustainable town.
Sebabnya kita hantarkan sekumpulan pihak pegawai kita dari Kapit ke Belton di Norway. I was dreaming mudahan dream itu jadi reality bahwa dia is Kapit will be something unique, eco-friendly dan juga pedestrian friendly dan trafiknya tersusun dengan bangunannya pun bangunan lestari. Ini yang kita nak bangunkan di Kapit untuk masa 5-6 tahun ini, tapi kita terpaksa menyesuaikan structure plan.
Sarawak continues to accelerate its economic transformation agenda by focusing on green economy development, renewable energy, artificial intelligence (AI), and human capital development as key drivers toward realizing the aspirations of the post-COVID-19 Development Strategy 2030, PCDS 2030. Dato' Petinggi Abang Zohari said the rapid shifts in the global economic landscape demand that Sarawak transitions from a traditional resource-based economy to a technology and innovation-driven, sustainable low-carbon economy. According to him, forests are now not only natural treasures but also hold high economic value through their function as carbon sinks that support carbon trading in line with international commitments.
Umpamanya kalau kawasan Kapit dahulu bergantung kepada sumber hutan, maka hari ini pendekatannya sudah berubah. Kerana hutan adalah satu-satu cara untuk kita mengumpul karbon dan dia menjadi asas kepada carbon trading. Maknanya ada perniagaan daripada metodologi di mana hutan akan mengisapkan karbon yang telah dilepaskan di alam maya, dan dengan adanya tindakan sedemikian, ia menjadi satu perniagaan baru dalam dunia hari ini berdasarkan kepada Perjanjian Paris 2015.
Commenting on the energy sector, he noted that negotiations between Petroleum Sarawak Berhad Petros and Petronas are expected to open up avenues for cooperation capable of reinforcing energy industry development, thereby benefiting the economic growth of Sarawak and the nation. In the meantime, he said the Sarawak government is also placing emphasis on human capital development through the implementation of 64 education and training programs covering various fields such as science, technology, management, finance, and psychology. A total of 137 outstanding students and 14 associations, as well as community organizations in the Kapit parliamentary constituency, receive education incentives and check contributions amounting to 213,000 ringgit. Minister for Works and Member of Parliament for Kapit, Dato Sri Alexander Nantalinggi, stated that the provision of the incentives reflects the government's continuous commitment to developing human capital while empowering the role of the community through various organizations in the Kapit parliamentary constituency. According to him, it is hoped that the assistance will be fully utilized by the recipients, especially the students, to support their efforts in achieving academic excellence. He said this while speaking at the officiating of the Kapit Parliamentary Check and Student Incentive Presentation Ceremony, which took place at the Maligay Hotel Kapit on Thursday. At the event, a total of 68,500 ringgit was allocated to the 137 students through student incentives, while another 144,500 ringgit was channeled to the 14 associations and community organizations. His Royal Highness the Raja Muda of Perlis, Tuanku Syed Faizuddin Putra Ibni Tuanku Syed Sirajuddin Jamalulail, and the Raja Puan Muda of Perlis, Tuanku Dr. Hajah Lailatul Shahrin Akashah Khalil, graced the Brooke Dockyard Industrial Heritage Museum here with a visit on Saturday. The royal couple arrived at the museum compound around 11 a.m. and were welcomed by Sarawak Deputy Minister for Youth, Sports and Entrepreneur Development, Dato Gerald Rentab Jabu, alongside his wife, Datin Rosemary Wong, as well as officers and staff of the Sarawak Museum Department. Throughout the visit, their Royal Highnesses were briefed on the history of the Brooke Dockyard's establishment and its role in the development of the maritime and shipbuilding industries in Sarawak. They also viewed various artifacts, exhibition materials, and historical collections displayed at the museum. In addition to the museum visit, the royal couple also graced and witnessed performances in conjunction with the Rainforest World Music Festival RWMF 2026 at the Sarawak Cultural Village, which is taking place for 3 days from Friday until this Sunday as part of their official itinerary in the state. They are scheduled to depart for Perlis on Monday after concluding their 3-day official visit to Sarawak. The 76 million ringgit Jalan Teku Pasai Siong-Kemuyang project, Package 1, is progressing smoothly, recording physical progress of 25.5% ahead of the original scheduled target of 22.7%. Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato Ahmad Douglas Ugambas said the work performance, which is 2.82% ahead of schedule, reflects good development and is on track for the 6.17-kilometer project. He noted that although weather factors are expected to cause some disruption, everything has gone well so far. This progress also proves that what was promised by the Sarawak Premier and Gabungan Party Sarawak GPS is being delivered for the benefit of the people. He said this after visiting the project site on Friday. The infrastructure project also features a notable component, the construction of a 704-meter elevated structure to overcome the challenges of peat soil in the area. Elaborating further, Dato Ama Douglas Uga, who is also the Minister of Finance and New Economy too, and Minister of Infrastructure and Port Development, explained that the area holds significant potential given its attractive soil structure. Dato Ama Douglas Uga described the road construction as a relatively straightforward project given the soil structure and conditions found in the area. The Rainforest World Music Festival, RWMF, continues to elevate Sarawak's standing after being recognized as the 8th best music festival in the world, subsequently reinforcing the state's reputation as an international class cultural tourism destination. Sarawak Minister for Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts, Dato Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamza, stated that the recognition reflects Sarawak's success in leveraging its rich cultural heritage, natural beauty, and ethnic diversity as major attractions for tourists from all over the world.
If I'm not mistaken, is within the top 20 of music
festival.
Huh?
Now number 8.
Now is number 8 world in the world as far as music festival is concerned. So from there you can see how the impact of Rainforest World Music Festival towards lovers of music. Partly because we are very, very proud of our heritage, our tradition, our culture.
He said this during a press conference in conjunction with RWMF 2026 at the Sarawak Cultural Village here on Friday. He added that since its introduction nearly 3 decades ago with only around 300 visitors, RWMF has now grown into one of the most prestigious music festivals in the world and has become a tourism icon synonymous with Sarawak. He noted that the achievement also proves the success of the Sarawak government in preserving and showcasing the cultural heritage of the state's 34 ethnic groups on the international stage without compromising the identity and uniqueness of each community. The Borneo Tuak Festival 2026 is expected to serve as an important platform in elevating Tuak as a cultural heritage of Sarawak's indigenous communities while strengthening community-based cultural and gastronomic tourism development. Deputy Minister of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts, Dato Sebastian Ting Chiu Yu, said the festival, a flagship program under the Borneo Rice and Gastronomy Festival 2026, does not merely celebrate tuak as a traditional drink, but also opens up economic opportunities for rural communities, indigenous entrepreneurs, food operators, artisans, culture practitioners, and local creative talents.
It is a platform that connects agriculture, culture, tourism, creative industries, and entrepreneurship. That was what we were talking about just now, and how mentioned all this, and this is what is all this about. It also celebrates the remarkable diversities of Borneo's indigenous rice varieties, traditional cuisines, local ingredients, and centuries-old culinary traditions, while creating new opportunities for innovation and sustainable economic growth.
Dato Sebastian Ting added that the Borneo Tuak Festival, held since 2023, has had a positive impact on local operators, with more of them successfully improving product quality through more professional packaging, branding, and marketing. He also said the festival has spurred innovation among operators, including producing their own yeast for tuak production, thereby opening up new business opportunities within the industry's supply chain. And that's the English edition with me, Nicholas Zechariah Boni. More news can be found in our official portal, ucas.sarawak.gov.my, and social media platforms, including Facebook and YouTube. We run up tonight's UCAS Bulletin with scenes from the SKS Kapit Division celebrations earlier today. #Salaran Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.
kebanggaanku selalu, aman makmur selamanya Sarawakku. Rakyat bersatu padu, pemimpin mengambil tahu, menuju mercu Sarawak maju. Kita anak Sarawak, sama-sama jaga Sarawak. Kita sayang Sarawak, sanggup berkorban untuk Sarawak. Oh ha, mari raungkan bersama. Oh ha, membara di dalam jiwa. Inilah negeriku, tanah tumpah darahku, sama-sama kita jaga Sarawak. Sarawak sayangku, kebanggaanku selalu, aman makmur selamanya Sarawakku. Rakyat bersatu padu, pemimpin mengambil tahu, menuju mercu Sarawak maju. Kita anak Sarawak, sama belah nyingku Sarawak. Kita sayau ke Sarawak, sanggup bergadai netang ke Sarawak.